Where is he? Not
I
there.
get someone else. There are so many from India. You can just.
Yeah, the co-host only. Co-host only. Okay, Priyanshu? Dana?
Yeah, Shri.
Okay, can you please do it?
Yeah. Thank you. गुड इवनिंग जितने भी यहाँ पे सारे मेंबर्स आए हुए हैं सेक्शंस में इंटरेक्शन सेशन में आप सभी से निवेदन है कि आप अपने जो नेम का जो फॉर्मेट दिया गया है आपको मीटिंग जहाँ से भी आपको लिंक मिला है उस फॉर्मेट में आप जल्दी से जल्दी अपना आप फॉर्मेट आप कंप्लीट करो उसके बाद एंड रिक्वेस्ट ये कोई क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन नहीं है डायरेक्टली क्वेश्चन आंसर पूछ नहीं सकते तो आप प्लीज हैंड रेज ना करें ठीक है तो अगर आपने ये चीज आप करते हुए फाउंड किए जाते हैं तो आप इस मीटिंग पैनल से इमीडिएटली रिमूव किए जा सकते हैं सो प्लीज आप लोग चीज को जल्द से जल्द जिनका भी नेम फॉर्मेट नहीं है वो नेम फॉर्मेट में जल्दी से जल्दी अपने आप को सही कर लें इट इज अ रिक्वेस्ट सो थैंक यू ओवर टू यू श्री
Thank you. Okay, Wati, one last round.
Ya, halo, selamat malam teman-teman semuanya. Mohon yang sudah masuk agar rename namanya depannya diganti ID lalu nama atau username. Bagi yang tidak merubah namanya maka akan dikeluarkan dari ruangan meeting. Terima kasih.
Okay. I'm looking for Mr. Krishnamurthy. Found him. Mr. Krishnamurthy, you there? Mr. Krishnamurthy?
He's there.
Yeah, okay, unmuted.
Ma'am, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Can you please do the translations in Telugu and something else? Kannada, I think. Yeah, thank you.
ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದವರಿಗೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಮುಂಚೆ ಐಎನ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಯೂಸರ್ ನೇಮ್ ಫಾಲೋಡ್ ಬೈ ನಿಮ್ಮ ರಿಯಲ್ ನೇಮ್ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಕೇಳಬಾರ್ದು ಸೊ ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಒಂದು ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಡಿಸಿಪ್ಲಿನ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ಸರ್ సో ద పీపుల్ ఫ్రమ్ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ అండ్ తెలంగాణ సో ఇక్కడ చూడండి మీరు పేరు ముంచే ఐఎన్ కావాలి ఐఎన్ తర్వాత మీరు యూజర్ నేమ్ ఫాలోడ్ బై మీరు రియల్ నేమ్ పెట్టండి ఈ మీటింగ్ లో వీడియో అలౌడ్ లేదు ఎవరు హ్యాండ్ రైజ్ చేయలేదు ప్లీజ్ ఇంత టోటల్ డిసిప్లిన్ కొంచెం మెయింటైన్ చేయండి వేరే క్వశ్చన్స్ అడగలేదు ప్లస్ ఎవరు చాటింగ్ పర్మిషన్ థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ మ్యామ్
Thank you, Mr. Krishnamurthy. Okay, Mr. Arun, over to you.
Thank you. What about Mr. Magnus? Is he around, Mr. Magnus?
Yeah.
Are you around?
Yeah.
Is he around, eh?
Yes.
Okay.
Good evening, Mr. Magnus.
Recording in progress.
Call him again. Magnus is there, but he only
He's unmuted.
Zoe as a speaker. That's okay.
Yeah, he's online. Hold on. Yeah, we can't hear you, Mr. Magnus.
Maybe Mr. Magnus can go on and come in again. That's racist.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So he has some issue. He could have some issues with his headphone. He's working on it. One moment, please.
names. It's okay.
Hmm. So for those who are in the room, if you have still not changed you have not renamed yourself properly, we will start removing you because there are many people who are waiting to come in. So this is your chance. Please do it now. Thank you.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, good.
Okay.
I can hear you now.
What happened to the mister?
I don't know. He left.
He left. No wonder. That's why it took a little longer. Welcome, Mr. Magnus.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I apologize for the issue
No
with the headphones. I don't know. My one pair didn't work, but this one does.
Yeah, it's good. We can hear you very clearly. And so without much ado, so first of all, let me thank each and every one of you who are here today. As usual, we'll continue this tradition of having a short briefing every Wednesday, whenever it's possible. Sometimes, some of us can't come, especially Mr. Alex was very happy to come over, but something urgent needed his attention, so he apologized. But he will be joining us, and he also told me that on Friday there'll be something exciting. Hope you all will tune in. So that's that. So today, Mr. Magnus has come to help us understand a few things that is bothering a number of people, and then that is about, really that we have gone through it many times, but I guess for some it's very difficult to understand how we handle how is this buyback program works. Okay, today we will spend a considerable amount of time to answer this. And Mr. Magnus is very clear about what he wants to say, and I will ask him in a short while to go through it. So meanwhile, as many of you have written to support through Magnus and his people have written beautiful emails to members, and this has been shared widely by other leaders. I hope all this helps. But still, some people are expecting things which I don't know where they got the information from. So hopefully we'll clear that. There was a query that came to me, that some of their members were removed because they were part of the people who are involved in purchasing fraudulent way, FS2. So the system spotted them, and we took action. The company took action, and those people were removed. And Mr. Magnus told the other day that quite a number of people were involved, or quite a number of accounts were involved. So don't know how it happened, but it did happen. So whatever it is, that is taken care of. As we already know, there won't be any more FS2. It stopped on the 16th midnight, 16th September. So even if the product packs are shown in your activation page, buying those packs will not give you any FS2. All right. So some changes are going to be made on the website. We reviewed the website, and some minor but major, in a sense, important changes will take place. This is not what we talked about, the new website. New website is also being done independently. So a lot of things has changed, even in this short interim period. So today we are going to focus, as I mentioned earlier, on understanding how the buyback program works. Nothing is automated. Some people think every Monday the system will automatically start buying from people. It doesn't happen that way. So Mr. Magnus will have to make a guess. The biggest challenge, how long it will take before your trade would have been funded, okay? So that you can then call for withdrawal. So really that is something, it is somehow, as you all know already, it is tied up to your participation in your lifestyle, the lifestyle program. Some say I bought all the full streams, all the four packages. Why I've not been paid? Okay, so there are some wrong understanding there. All right. We also have received good news that several people, especially some from India and other places, have actually the first what they call trade has been paid, and they probably then they can go for the second trade. How much can they apply for the second trade? I think Mr. Magnus will try to explain. Mr. Magnus, I think this is the time we invite you to participate and try to remove all the doubts and whatever our members have. So today we have had this golden opportunity to listen to you one more time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and I'm glad that you are all having me here, and I'm very honored to be here. And as Mr. Arun shared before, Mr. Alex was supposed to be here, but he had an urgent thing he had to take care of, so unfortunately he could not come. But he wanted to extend his gratitude and thankfulness, and extend also his thankful for all the good work you and everyone else is doing. Before we start, I would like to just make two clarifications so I don't forget them. One is the first thing that Mr. Arun said about those deleted accounts. And I just want to emphasize that again, because in support we still get many mails about it. So we are aware that this has happened, and those that have been deleted or inactivated as it actually is. All those that have been in this sense deleted or inactivated, they are all connected to the fraudulent purchases that we mentioned in the newsletters, and it's almost 7,000 purchases. So it's a lot of things to investigate, a lot of things to go deeper with, and this is handled by the tech team. And it's also very important to know that nothing is removed from these accounts, because we have to make sure they are inactivated. They cannot access them, and that is during this time of investigation. And in this investigation, tech team and management has to come to the right solution of how to handle all these accounts. The purchases are all removed, but we have to see how each and every one of these purchases is connected. And I'm sorry, but it takes time, and not until this is finished there will be a solution for it. So I'm sorry, but that's the way we have to handle this, because it was so many fraudulent purchases. And then the next one that was mentioned here by Mr. Arun in the beginning that we also had is that the purchases of the FS2 through the New Era packages, they stopped as we wrote in the newsletter, and as it was written on the packages, that it stopped at midnight between the 16th and the 17th. And because we are placed with people from all over the world, we have to have one timeline. And the timeline the company has set is UK time, because it's simple, it's easy, and everyone can relate to it. If they don't know it by heart, well, then it's very easy to just find out online exactly what time it is in your region compared to UK time. And unfortunately, we have been receiving people that are complaining that they didn't get the FS2 because they purchased on the 17th. But they wasn't granted and given FS2 on the 17th, as we said, and as we shared website and a newsletter. So unfortunately, there is sadly nothing we can do, because the allocation is stopped, and it was unfortunately not in the timeline which we have very clearly said. So I'm sorry for that, but I just wanted to make sure about it, so that everyone hears and everyone knows. So because it keeps coming continuously, people that said, well, I purchased and you said it was allowed on the 17th. No, we didn't. We said it stopped the second on midnight between the 16th and 17th. So those 2 points I just wanted to begin with to clarify again, because Mr. Arun mentioned it. Then if we move over to the buyback. First of all, maybe it's better if we start from the beginning, because it seems that based on the information we get from leaders contacting us, from users, from many people contacting the ATF group or Mr. Arun or us at support, there is a confusion of how this works and how it's supposed to work and what's the meaning of it. And we believe that we have shared everything very clearly in newsletters, in Zoom meetings, and from support and through the different channels, especially that we're so grateful of from the ATF group, the volunteers that send social media channels. But still it seems that it's not really clear. And that's why I really want to take time now to explain it from the beginning. The goal from JAA Lifestyle has since the start always been to be listed in the stock market. As we said, we are now going to be listed in US. That is the reason why through the packages before we granted FS1, future shares. These future shares, they are the ones that will be converted into real shares when the company is listed. So it is the FS1. Those FS1, we stopped allocating them on the 10th of June last year, 10th of June 2021. So they were included in purchases through the PV verifications at that time. For persons that registered on the 10th and after, unfortunately they did not receive anyone because we stopped. So that is sort of also needs to be cleared, because many say that, well, now I don't have any. Well, unfortunately we stopped then. We said we were going to stop it in several newsletters before that, and then we finally stopped it, because that amount of FS1 was limited then. What then has come to our awareness, it did come to us awareness in many different ways, that there were many people that received these future shares for free, and through leaders, members, and all in support, it came to us that as soon as we would go public, everyone will just sell and cash in. And for a company that is going listed, of having a majority of their stockholders to, as soon as it's listed, to sell, that would be devastating for the listing process. It would actually not really work. So the way the stock market is if more people want to sell than people want to buy, the price goes down. And here, it seemed from the information we had that almost everyone wanted just to sell as soon as possible. So that way, the listing process would not work at all. And that is the reason for the buyback program. That is how the buyback program came to life. So to sort of have this actually until the trend of just wanting to sell changed. So that when we finally list on the stock market, which will be after the buyback program, people are wanting to have an intention to keep their shares, see and be with the company when it develops on the stock market, and to see the growth of the value of the company. So that is the origin of the buyback program, how it came to and how it originated. And then the FS2 program. Well, this was put in place to reward our loyal members who stood by us through these challenging times that we've had. And it was designed as an opportunity to give them good and or even really big rewards for participating. And as we mentioned many times, the FS2, they will not be converted to real share. This is a cash bonus through and in this buyback program. And so that is the whole origination of the buyback program. That is why we started, and that is also the answer to many people have asked us, well, why are you buying back? Well, this is the reason, because we want to go to the stock market and we want to be profitable. But being profitable, we can only be on the stock market if not everyone wants to sell at the same second we go public. That is not how, because there's always needing to be those long-time shareholders. Of course, not everyone will keep the shares forever. That's not how the stock market works. But it can't be that they want, the vast majority want to sell the same second, because then the listing is very unsuccessful. So then in the buyback program, this was originated. Then the next portion is how it is. Well, everyone knows we have a very good information on the website, how it works, how you put in the sale order, how you cancel it. That I feel is pretty good informed for everyone. If it is anything, please just contact us in support, and we will share if you are not fully and really aware how the technicality of the buyback program works. Can send you an extensive information so you can share with people in your downline as well if that is needed, so to say. So just let us know that, and then we can help you. We made it so it would be visible, easy understanding, and not difficult for you. Just give me 1 second. So, do you still hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, thank you. Sorry. My son is home, so I just had to ask him to be silent.
All right.
So sorry for that short interruption. So, and then to conclude the listing is that when we are finished with the buyback, then the process of going to the stock market will begin. And then through the system, we have this maximum amount of putting it in. A sale order is 500 euros. The latest days, several times today actually, we in support have been receiving. You mentioned that you're going to increase the amount of the maximum sale order. Yes, we did. It will happen. It will not happen right now. It will happen a little bit later. And we will inform you about this, but not now. As we said in the newsletter, I just want to emphasize that. And then further on, there's been also many discussions of how all of this is working. Well, first, everyone is welcome to join the buyback program. Everyone can put in a sale order. It's free for everyone, and everyone will receive buybacks. And in that continuance, we never said that everyone will get it on Monday. That's not how the buyback program works. As soon as you put in a sale order, doesn't mean that it will be bought back. First of all, we have the priority of participation for the buyback. This we have shared clearly in the newsletters, and I've informed many people through support, and there it is. How to say? It's very clear there. So if anyone has any they don't really understand, please let us know and ask, or you leaders or people that have people in your downline, please ask them to contact us and we can inform them very clearly how the situation of the priorities is handled. But the main thing is that members that have purchased packages with commission will have priority over those that purchase packages using card or crypto. And members with the active lifestyles accounts will given priority over those that are not activated. And the higher activations, like a 300, have over those with 100, 100 over 50, and 50 over those with 18. And those that are PV have completed the personal verification, they have priority over those that have not. So that is the priority chain. And also to understand that the priority is reset every week. It's reset every week before the whole buyback program works and starts each Monday. And there's also those that have come to my awareness that they say, I put in a sale order, why don't I have the amounts? Well, you will, if you're part of those that have got your FS sold, either FS1 or FS2, the funds will be transferred to your JAA lifestyle account directly. You will see the mark fulfilled in the sale order. So it will be very clear, it either stands pending or fulfilled. So when it's fulfilled, it means that your sale order has been completed. And then you can decide how you want to use your this FS commission, if you want to withdraw or how. And then after you have got this sale order, then you can again put in a new one of the maximum amount. So you can have one FS1 and one FS2, but you can't have two FS1, so to say. And the maximum amount is always 500. And then many are asking us, how will my buyback sale order be completed? Well, the time it will take, it's as I've said and as we said, it's difficult to predict. It depends on the sale process with the priority of participation that I shared before. And it also, of course, is how many people take part in the buyback program of the FS1 and FS2, and the size of the buyback pool. So the buyback pool, that is from every sale of the New Era package in the lifestyle program, a percentage of this amount will go to this pool, which will be used to buy back the FS1 and the FS2. And how fast this all will happen, it depends on how many members and how fast they take part in our lifestyle program. And this buyback pool will be used to buy 50% buyback of FS1 and 50% of FS2. So it will sort of, the pool will be 50-50. So I hope that made that very clear. And we've had 3 very successful buybacks. The latest one now this Monday. The next one will be on the following Monday. 26th, right? Yes, 26th.
Magnus?
Yes?
Maybe I can ask some questions that can give us...
Of course.
Yeah, sure. Do you have an idea how many have actually participated in the buyback program? In other words, how many people, how many members have submitted requests for the buybacks? Any idea? Is it in the hundreds or millions?
You mean how many users have put in a say?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't have that number. I have to check with the tech team. Because I don't have, I from my side don't have insight in how to say to look behind the buyback program. I will ask them, and I will.
Please do that. Because some members are assuming there are millions of buyback orders, but the question that they should understand is how.
No, there's not so many. I don't think so.
I mean, especially, I'm sorry, the friends from India have been telling the rest of the world there are millions already from India buying back. So it is. I don't know. I mean, I don't have the facts either, but I intend to get the facts. So the other point is, you mentioned very clearly, I think you have made it very clear, and you have repeated it several times, not here, but also in your letters from the, what do you call, your support department. Okay, very clearly, you have actually mentioned all these, and this is just like a retake of what is mentioned. So unfortunately, I know that many people here have not understood the spirit of JAA lifestyle. And what I hear and what I see is most people are interested to get some free money. There is no such program like buyback something which is given free. All right, but JAA lifestyle is one company which is implementing it, and everybody wants to rush and be the first one to do it. So I must remind our friends here that we are not a company which is running some kind of what we call charity, so that anyone who joins this company, they're only looking at how much can they scrap from lifestyle, But how many are thinking the real spirit of your lifestyle, if you go by the vision and the mission of your lifestyle, is to help someone you know, someone you don't know, how to, get some income, all right? An income that should more than support them. That's what that's the entire purpose of lifestyle. And if they understood the programs that we have provided for them, especially the lifestyle program, you can't imagine how many members would be not just the lifestyle, not just they can actually earn so much money, they can help so many people. You mentioned, is there any way for us to get many people actually benefiting from this buyback? There is one and only one way. Okay, we must get as many of our old members as well as bring in new members and start them to be activated in the lifestyle program. Okay, the lifestyle program, you don't have all the 4 packages that some people have tried because they were told if you buy all, your priority is high. So again, the attitude is I get my priority high, therefore I can get my money fast. Okay, that's not the attitude. If you can bring in people and build your team, what happens every time you brought someone and they signed up, they don't even have to do PV. Just 18 euros and get them in, you automatically make €1. And whether you build a 3x7, 5x7, 10x7, or now with the so-called, program that Mr. Alexis has introduced, we can bring 10, 20, 30. Okay, we all start with 18 euros. And as Mr. Magnus has explained in one of the letters very clearly, you don't have to buy all of them. With the 18 and having a team giving you income, which is your commissions for getting people into the lifestyle program, when you made 18 euros, the first 18 euros, I'm just repeating because most people don't seem to understand these. With just 18 euros, in Malaysia, 18 euros is just 80 ringgit, if you also including the 10 euro, what we call PV, that's only 130 ringgit. And that is all that you need in Malaysia to get started. And likewise in each of the country, it's the same. You don't pay more, you don't pay less. All right? But you don't even have to do PV. Why do we have to do PV? Of course, when you want to withdraw more than €1,000, then of course the company would not allow it. So eventually,
€100. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that will happen when you make money through building the system, building your network. Why do you have to worry about bringing money from your pocket? So that is something I believe not many people have understood. But I know several members around the world in your lifestyle understood this very well. And you can bet there are many of them right here who will tell you, given the chance, what they are doing in their group. You see, if you're not already getting new members and old members to activate the lifestyle, you are the one that is contributing to the slowness with which we can actually, pay or rather give cash to those who have applied for. If everybody or even 50% of the people in lifestyle participate in this program, in lifestyle program, just start with 18. Now, maybe if you want this letter that Mr. Magnus wrote, you just write to him. He'll share it with you, okay? I can also share it with you, but I suggest you write to support, okay? So really, I think we are missing the boat because we don't understand how the program works, all right? So if you think not about yourself, think about how many people, especially in these times, and the world is facing some really tough times. We heard of the COVID. Maybe now the grace of God is slowly going off. But the war that's happening in Europe has caused every country to suffer. Currencies have gone up in price. Prices of goods, food especially, has gone up. Some people are not having jobs, but all these are coming back, and we are actually doing very well. Our timing is correct. So if our members understand this, we can extend our hand to help people from around the world, especially when they don't have an income. And when you help enough people, you will get whatever you want. That is, I think, what I understood by being one of the first member to join the lifestyle. All right. So really, if you have not made any money, if you don't have any commissions, lifestyle commission in your account right now, it only shows that you have not understood lifestyle program. I'm sorry, but that is what it comes to. Whoever you are, you may have joined the company right from the day one. If you don't have money as commissions in your thing, you will know that you have not done what you're supposed to do. I've told this from the beginning. You could be anybody, call yourself a leader, but if you do not participate, the person who's losing out is none other but you. So I don't want to chide you, but really, I really feel it's so simple. Our lifestyle program is so simple, and I can tell you a lot of new things are going to happen. In fact, if you look at the last newsletter that happened yesterday, you know that we are all expecting something exciting to come this Friday. Whether it comes on Friday or next week, let's be ready. Let's do what we are supposed to do now. I've taken much of your time. I think it's important for us to understand this, So I guess all of you who are born leaders and understood the program, make sure that, start thinking out of the box. Start thinking not of yourself and how much money you're going to make, but just do the necessary. Okay? Get people excited about what an opportunity lifestyle is providing to anyone in the world with a short outlay of €18, 80 ringgit, or in whatever currency it is. Okay? That's all he needs. You can talk to complete strangers, and if they people who are worth this program, if they deserve this program, they will join you. Not because of you, but because the program is so good. So thank you very much. And Mr. Magnus, if you have something else to add as a closing, please do. Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much for making this addition, dear Mr. Arun. Yes, I was actually, you almost read my mind. I was going to come to this, but you explained it better than I could, I think. So, because through increasing your priority when you are building your own downline, during the whole meantime, when you do this, you are earning commissions in the lifestyle program. You are receiving magazines. You can take part in the rent-to-buy program. and you will receive the food supplements as we shared. This will also be explained in the coming newsletters. So during the time that you're increasing your priority of participation in the buyback program, you are earning very good commissions through the whole time, through the way that Mr. Arun said. And this is very, very important to realize too, that this is the way where everyone will help each other to earn more. And I want to close with again making this clear that the time, if someone say to me in support or any one of the people working here, when will I get it? Well, as we said, it is not, I can't say, because it depends on the priority. It depends on the size of the buyback pool and how many are participating in the lifestyle programs, which increases the buyback pool continuously.
Thank you, Magnus.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay,
I've also been gotten lots of questions on the payment methods and the withdrawal systems. I do not have that. I don't want to go before the newsletter informations.
Yeah.
So this information will be released to everyone at the same time through the newsletters.
That's right.
So I don't want to share this here because everyone needs to know that in the same time for everyone. But it's looking very, very positive. But this information will be released in the newsletters.
Thank you.
I think I have covered everything that I had on my notes that I was requested by Mr. Alex to go through. Is there anything I can emphasize more, Mr. Arun? Or do you think we've covered, covered everything?
You have definitely covered whatever we wanted to say to our members. I guess that's basically it. But again, having been in touch with Mr. Alex, I want to remind our members here, it doesn't matter what status you are, which country you're from, all right, there are 1, 2, 3 official, avenues for you to get news. Okay, of course, the website. The second one, of course, is the newsletter, which comes from the management. The third one is from the support. Now, if you try to contact me and try to get information, I can tell you now, whatever I give you is not official until I heard it from management itself. So really, don't waste your time writing to me because my job is different. I would like to help as many people as possible to understand our program. Right now, we are creating sales papers for us to help our members to actually start the lifestyle program. And I know that very few have actually started that. Everybody is looking at how they can get free money. But the free money is when you understand how it is to be done. The lifestyle program, especially the New Era Lifestyle program, is a fantastic program. Even if you don't want to buy a house or a car, if you just do the 5x7 network and get yourself and build a network of that, first of all, you will be officially recognized as a VIP. I think many of you understand what's a VIP in lifestyle. And that is the time you will be officially known as leaders. Anything else you think you're a leader is just your assumption that you're a leader. Yeah, it's okay to assume you're a leader, but be careful. Don't give wrong information or incorrect information to your members. Always check with support. Always check with the newsletters that have come. And in the last couple of months, we have received so many newsletters, So that's basically what I want to cover. I take this opportunity to thank one more time Mr. Magnus, who has been here several times, and he has stood in very well for Mr. Alex. I also like to take this opportunity to thank many of our friends who are helping out in holding this thing together. I'm sad that many have not understood some of the protocols we have put in. When you come in, you got to change. Why you're not understanding this? It's such a simple thing. you don't care for it, you don't think that's important. We want to know who you are. And the only way we know who you are, if you let us know your username. Is that something that you can't give? So really, friends, if you are serious and sincere, please learn to follow the rules. Okay, so if you don't be unhappy if someone removed you. Okay, I thank each and everyone who are here, and especially the people like Miss Sri, Alpha Star, all our friends who have been helping her very much, because you are in action. You are the leaders that we are looking for. All right, and there are many others who are helping in a big way. So remember, write to support if you have any questions. I think support will handle whatever number of questions will come in. So without much ado, I thank each and every one of you again and again. Thank you for coming in. We will try to keep this Wednesday briefing as simple as this. All right. We have taken a little bit longer today, but I guess it's important. So, Sri, you like
Yes,
to
sir.
do the necessary?
Yes, I would also, on behalf of all the Global Alpha volunteers, members of all the channels, would like to thank you, Mr. Karu, Mr. Magnus, and all the co-hosts who have helped me. Thank you very much. We are closing the meeting now. See you guys again next
Thank you very much.
Wednesday.
Thank you.
All right. See you
Thank
also.
you, Mr. Magnus. Good night,
Thank you very
everybody.
much. Good night.
God bless.
Take
God bless.
care.
Bye
God
bye.
bless. Bye.
Good night. Take care.
Good night.
Recording stopped.
Thank you.